And on the hill for the Phillies, Christopher Sanchez.
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And we're underway here in the home opener. Swings through that one for strike two.
Ball, that's in.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging. One out in the top of the first.
That's a ball.
And now 1-2. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Now he breaks his bat. Throws to first in time. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. That clips the corner.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Inside, almost got him.
Ball 3.
2 down, nobody on. Lined into right. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Swing and a miss, strike one. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch out, but no action. Chases the changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here in Philadelphia. And starting in this one, Cody Bradford. And the left-hander to face the Phillies lineup. Tell me about him. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. That one ripped left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And gone! A solo shot. Popped up. Smith has a beat on it. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Now the catcher up to hit. JT Realmuto. Hard hit, knocks it down. Tosses to first, and Realmuto is out. Misplay doesn't. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Danny Jansen stepping in for the Rangers. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Josh Young.
And a foul ball. 0-1 down. On the ground. Boom. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Evan Carter will hit next.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Got him swinging. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
Ball 1.
And a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
That's a ball.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Dylan Moore, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
In the dirt.
Ball. That's down.
Runner takes off. Pitch inside. It's low and bounces into center. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a pop-up. Smith should have this one. And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, on to the 3rd inning. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. On the ground to the left. Slings it across. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 9th, second baseman Josh Smith.
Off
Ball,
the mark
that's
there.
outside.
Ball 1. Smith in his 4th year, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
That's
really
ball 2.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. Hit weakly on the ground. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the bottom of the third, Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Hard liner. And there's one away. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at second.
Nope. That's inside.
Well, he put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And here is Sosa to the plate. First time up was a pop out. Bradford checks the runner. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Base hit. Here comes Harper around third. In comes the run from second.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. This one in the air right field. Diving, makes the grab. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All set for the start of the inning. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And he swings through that one. Stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Swings over the top of that one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. He's 0 for 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
Tap foul at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one missed.
That's ball 2.
Swings through it for the K. That K is his third of the game.
Third baseman, Alex Bone.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. See you later. He muscles that one out the opposite way. One down. Here's Dylan Moore. That's to third. Young. Throw to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Lied out his first time. 0-1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
This one in the air center field. Carter coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the Rangers DH, Danny Jansen.
Well, these Rangers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That's in. Ball 2.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. That one fouled off. The Phillies leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Nope. Outside.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 4-0. Smoked on the ground to second. To first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Trey Turner now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Nope. That's inside.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Hit hard on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first. That's the second out.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. This to third, boom. On to first, one pitch and one out. Foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. So back to the top of the order. Next up for Texas, Brandon Nimmo. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Real Muto. Pitching change here, Michel Otañez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Hit on the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run. In time. Got him. Otañez throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. In the air, right field, Nimmo under this one. And that's the third out. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 7th. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now on the bump, Jonathan Bowler. And
Got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Phils leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. And he grounds one to the right side. And 2 away to start the 7th. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Struck him out swinging. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Phillies DH, Dylan Moore.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Otto Kent. Hands in. So now a pinch hitter, Brandon Marsh. Looking to start something with 1 gone. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Ball. That's inside.
That one ripped. Carter makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and there are 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Justin Crawford digs in down.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Right side. And that one finds its way through. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. On the ground to third. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the Ranger. DH, so they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jock Peterson. And a swing and a miss there. Peterson just got a piece of it. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Jock Peterson bops one out.
Ball 1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Gets him to chase after that one.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Ball 2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Carter in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. I really like the approach of that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy.
Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to...
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Tim Mesa. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rangers, Sam Haggerty.
And he would be the tying run, Boots, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
The tying run at the plate. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to.
Sosa over to Turner for one. Over to first, safe. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch swinging.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one not close. Ball 2. And misses inside. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Crawford moving under it, and that's the 3rd out. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 8th. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Up the middle, Duran slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Fought off foul. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Slings to first in time. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Softly hit to third. Young out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, stepping in. What? Brad Keller on a pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a pop-up. Harper under it. Takes it in for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman Jake Burger.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Keller, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering upstairs. Boyle's a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Phillies trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Got him looking. And now 1 out remaining for Texas. Here is Jock Peterson.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
They're down to their final strike.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him. That finishes the evening's action. Sanchez with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew.